Most people think trust is something you either have or you do not, like a light switch on or off. But if you watch closely, trust is more like a dimmer. It brightens in tiny increments. It fades the same way, quietly, almost invisibly, in moments so small you barely remember them. Picture a simple scene. A guy and a girl sitting across from each other in a coffee shop. Nothing dramatic, just the soft clink of a spoon against a cup, the low hum of conversations around them. The window fogged slightly from warm air meeting cold glass. He's talking. She is listening, but not the kind of listening that waits for its turn to speak. The kind that makes space. The kind that says without saying it, you can be real here. That is where trust begins. Not with grand gestures, not with perfect words, with a feeling, a sense that your nervous system can loosen its grip for a second. We often confuse trust with charm. We confuse it with intensity. We confuse it with chemistry. But chemistry can happen in a minute. Trust usually cannot. Trust is built when someone proves over time that they are safe with what you reveal. And safety is not only physical, it is emotional. It is the feeling that your honesty will not be used against you later, that your silence will not be punished, that your boundaries will not be negotiated like a sale. A lot of men chase closeness the way they chase attention. A lot of women do it too. They push, they press, they demand answers. They want the shortcut. They want the version of intimacy that looks good from the outside. But real connection moves at a different speed. It moves at the speed of respect. There is a quiet moment most of us recognize. You share something you do not usually say out loud, a fear, a mistake, an insecurity you keep neatly folded behind your confidence. And then there is that split second after the pause. Your mind starts preparing for the worst. You brace for judgment, you brace for jokes, you brace for distance. In that pause, he can either become a threat or a refuge. In that pause, she can either become a threat or a refuge. A refuge does not rush to fix you. A refuge does not make it about themselves. A refuge does not collect your vulnerability like a trophy. They simply stay. They respond with steadiness. They let your words land without turning them into a weapon. Trust is not a single act. It is a pattern. It shows up in the smallest things. When a man does what he said he would do. When a woman does what she said she would do. When they tell the truth, even when it is inconvenient. When they remember what matters to you, not because it benefits them, but because they were paying attention. When they apologize without stacking excuses on top of the apology. When they ask a question and actually want the answer. And there is something even more powerful than getting it right: repair. Because no one gets it right all the time. He will forget something. She will misread a tone. One of them will say the wrong thing on a tired day. The difference between fragile connection and resilient connection is what happens next. Does he minimize her feelings, or does he take them seriously? Does she minimize his feelings, or does she take them seriously? Does either of them protect their pride, or do they protect the relationship? Do they disappear when things get uncomfortable, or do they stay present long enough to make it right? Repair is the bridge that turns mistakes into safety. It is the moment someone proves they care more about understanding you than about winning. Now here is the part most people miss. Trust is not built by being available for everything. It is built by being consistent with what you say you can offer. Boundaries are not walls. Boundaries are doors with locks. They tell people where to enter, where to stop, and how to treat what is inside. If a man respects a woman's boundaries, he is showing something important. If a woman respects a man's boundaries, she is showing something important. They are proving they do not need control in order to feel close. And if you respect the other person's boundaries, you are doing something even rarer. You are proving that their comfort matters as much as your desire. You can almost feel the difference between a relationship that has emotional safety and one that does not. In unsafe connection, you edit yourself. You speak carefully. You wonder which version of you will be accepted today. You measure your words like they are glass. In safe connection, your shoulders drop. Your thoughts come out without rehearsing. You can laugh without scanning for consequences. You can disagree without fearing abandonment. You can be quiet without being questioned. That is the before and after. Before, you are always performing. After, you are simply present and presence. Real presence is not loud. It does not demand attention. It is the steady lantern someone carries when you are walking through something hard. It is the calm voice that does not escalate when you are already overwhelmed. It is the patience to let you take your time. If you want to build trust with a woman, the answer is not to become more impressive. If you want to build trust with a man, the answer is not to become more impressive. The answer is to become more reliable. Reliable does not mean perfect. It means honest. It means clear. It means you do not create confusion on purpose. You do not punish the other person for telling the truth. You do not make love feel like a test they have to pass. And if you are listening to this and realizing you have been chasing connection by rushing it, you are not alone. Most people were never taught the difference between attention and intimacy. Most people learn to equate intensity with meaning, but trust is quiet. Trust is slow. Trust is earned in ordinary moments that do not look like anything special until you realize they are everything. So here is a simple question to sit with tonight. In your closest relationships, do you feel like you can be fully yourself without fear? And does the man or woman beside you feel that way with you? If not, what is one small, consistent change you could make this week to become a safer place to land? And if you enjoy this calm, cinematic way of understanding human behavior, relationships, and self-respect, this is exactly what we do on this channel. We break down the hidden patterns behind trust, attraction, and emotional safety without the noise, without the manipulation, and without the fake motivation. So take a second to subscribe, because more videos like this are coming, and they are meant to help you move through life with more clarity and control. Now tell me in the comments, what is one action that makes you trust a man more or trust a woman more almost instantly? And what is one action that makes that trust disappear?